welcome to Hoojies Garage. I'm standing here next to the Honda NSC50 scooter. Since it's a four-stroker, I've always been wondering a bit, can I get it to sound a bit more like a Thumpier? It's a one-cylinder but ever so small engine. So what I've done now is that I've tried to put on a motorcycle silencer. It's from a KTM RC 390, but it's a Chinese copy that I bought secondhand. So I just wanted to buy something cheap just to experiment a bit. And well, you know, the original exhaust, of course, it sounds like this. I have made a little compilation for you. Now if someone is just curious, what is it with a straight pipe? Well, then listen to this. Now, that isn't all that hot, of course. So I put on this thing using the little pipe that I made for this experiment with the trombone or the megaphone, maybe I should call it. I think you, if you've seen the video Very Loud, I think you might remember what it sounds like. But if not, here's a little recap. Yes, very, very loud, completely unbearable. As I tried to join this tiny little tube with a much larger silencer, I had to invent something. Of course, the very neat thing would have been to make a little steel cone and match the diameter with a piece of tube and so on, but I haven't been that patient with this. So I took quite a big and thick piece of aluminium and made it round, so it just is a little press fit into the end of this muffler. And then I made a much tinier hole where the straight pipe goes in, and I was very careful to match them so I wouldn't get any leakage. And I've also been adding a bit of some exhaust sealing compound or something like that, so it doesn't leak there. But the first time I took off with the bike, I noticed that it was not randomly, but occasionally it was misfiring a bit. So I thought, oh, lack of back pressure probably. I mean, there's no science behind this at all, no engineering, it's just a kind of wooden shed design. So I thought, how can I give it a bit more back pressure? So I took it off again, and then I just added a little plate and I attached it with a screw on this little aluminium piece, and it looks like this. And well, that seems to work, because now the engine runs much better. It doesn't kill all the sound. Okay, the muffler also has a little dB killer, but I want to keep it there, not to make it too open. And then you can notice a slightly little metallic sound sometimes, and I think it's that metal plate shaking a bit, or maybe even hitting something inside there. But the the sound is quite nice, I must say. It sounds, yeah, a bit like a Thumpier. So let's start it and see what you think. Yeah, I had warmed up the engine before, and I want to leave it that I tick over for a minute before I turn it off. Anyways, well, what do you think? I think it sounds pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Okay, yes, this this thing is a bit homemade, but still, I think it's an interesting improvement. So, just wanted to show you that. That's all from Hoojies Garage today. Take care. Bye-bye.